London Chelsea midfielder Frank Lampard is recognised as one of the greatest midfielders in world football. His goal-scoring ability is a major weapon in the England squad's armoury. Frank James Lampard, born June 20, 1978, felt the weight of expectation before he'd even played a game of football. Preceded by Frank Lampard Sr., a former England fullback and dual FA Cup winner for West Ham, and Uncle Harry Redknapp, another West Ham great and current coach for Tottenham, the young Frank had a lot to live up to. Although he was clearly blessed with natural talent, it would take something very special to improve on their achievements and do the Lampard name proud. Lampard had become a regular starter for the Hammers since returning from a broken leg in 1997. However, after his father and uncle both quit their coaching roles, he decided it was time to end his six-season run at West Ham. Keen to stay in London, he joined Chelsea in 2001 for a transfer fee of around €12 million. Then Chelsea manager Claudio Ranieri was a big fan of Lampard's attacking style and was more than happy to assist in making him a more rounded player. Abramovich's agenda was spend, spend, spend. His spree saw Chelsea sign 18 new players to the club during the 2003-2004 transfer window. The new signings cost in excess of €150 million and brought in top-flight players like Didier Drogba, Hernan Crespo and Claude Makelele. With so many new faces at the club, manager Claudio Ranieri found it impossible to mould them into a successful team in the first season. Abramovich grew impatient with his side's inconsistent form, and although they finished second in the title race, Ranieri's sacking seemed inevitable.
It would be a miracle if Ranieri was here next season, because he's in the extraordinary position of having his own club, his own employers, effectively briefing against him. Last week there was a tide of headlines in newspapers linking the job with Carlo Ancelotti and Sven-Göran Eriksson, Martin O'Neill. There was a succession of high-profile names. And that information, or those steers, if you like, are coming from inside the club. Now, when the senior people running Chelsea Football Club are sending out those kind of signals, it's impossible to imagine Ranieri keeping the job, even if he were to win the Champions League.
After close to a year of speculation, on May 31st, 2004, it was announced that Claudio Ranieri would no longer be required at Chelsea, and Jose Mourinho, who had great success with FC Porto, would take over the reins. Whether it was Mourinho's new game style or the fact that the new-look lineup had a season under their belt, Chelsea seemed to thrive under his management. And it didn't take long before they started winning some silverware. In the 2004-2005 season, Chelsea's first season under Mourinho, they claimed their second league title in the club's history, finishing 4 games clear of second-placed Arsenal. They finished the season losing only the 1 game and conceding just 15 goals. Chelsea also beefed up their trophy cabinet by winning the Football League Cup. Lampard finished the year leading the goal scoring with 13 to his names. Playing for almost a decade with the Blues, Lampard is on the verge of playing his 300th Premier League game for the club. In all competitions, that total is closer to 450 appearances. When Lampard started to make inroads at West Ham, during 1997, he was spotted by England's under-21 manager Peter Taylor. Then on November 13, 1997, at the age of 19, he made his international debut with the under-21s against Greece. He earned his first senior cap in October 1999 in a friendly against Belgium, however was overlooked for both Euro 2000 and the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Lampard had to wait until Euro 2004 before he played in his first international tournament. It was well worth the wait, as he scored 3 goals and was named in the team of the tournament by UEFA. Later that year, he was voted by fans as England Player of the Year. With the disappointment of missing the 2002 FIFA World Cup still lingering, Lampard's blistering form in Euro 04, as well as the international games following the tournament, guaranteed him selection for the 2006 World Cup in Germany. With high expectations on the midfielder as the World Cup approached, he played every minute of England's matches during the tournament. However, unlike Euro 04, he failed to find the back of the net, and England was eliminated by Portugal in the quarter-finals. With goal-scoring midfielder Paul Scholes retiring before the World Cup, it was up to Lampard to fill his void. However, he failed to do so. England's early departure from the tournament was partly blamed on Cristiano Ronaldo and his involvement in Wayne Rooney's red card, but many fans also blamed Lampard and his inability to score. Although he received much criticism from his World Cup display, Lampard received his 50th cap shortly afterwards against Croatia in October 2006. After England failed to qualify for Euro 2008, their attention shifted to the 2010 World Cup. Thankfully, they qualified with a 5-1 win over Croatia. Since beginning his international career, Lampard has played under several different managers. Sven-Göran Eriksson was his first, who was then replaced by Stephen McLaren in 2006. After a short reign, current manager Fabio Capello took charge in February 2008 and led England through World Cup qualification.